Hey all, how's it going? In this video, we are going to look at a new charger for the GoPro HERO 9 and 10, which is called the Max Cam. Let's unbox it. I have actually opened it up earlier and tested it, so it won't have the wrappers and the poly wrap and everything. But I've just used the charger and then put it back for this review. So yeah, that's all. Comes with the box. So this was wrapped. I opened it up and used it once to check the charging rate, the charging speed and the performance and everything. So not a manual, but just this one card which says battery insertion method, how to insert the battery. That's all. That's pretty much it, and some good to know stuff. Charging using a USB port socket, and charge using the mobile. Don't charge directly. So all that safety guidelines. Okay, nothing much there. Okay. Now coming to the input and the output. So the input is 5 volt and 3 amp. I tested with the exact specification here. I supplied the 3 amp to the input and 5 volt to see how it performs. It has a total of 4.4 volt and 2.4 amp, so which is 0.8 amp for each of the battery. So GoPro has a 1720 milliamp hour battery. So ideally it should take slightly more than 2 hours, but for me, in my test, it took somewhere between 2.5 hours to 3 hours to fully charge 2 batteries. I have 2, so I tested with 2. So this is capable to charge 3, unlike the original GoPro. The feel is quite good. The quality, the build, as you can see, maybe let me take it a bit closer. So here, the 4 dots, those are the LED lights. So those first one is blue, and then the rest turn red, and once they charge they turn green once all the batteries are fully charged. The first one, I don't know what that means, the blue. I think it's just the status of the case that it is charging, maybe something else. So one is blue, the others are red or green based on the battery charge. So I tried to find out the meaning of these LEDs, but I couldn't. I thought there would be a manual or something, but there wasn't. So yeah, that's that. Here you have the volt, amp, and the output volt and amp. So quite happy with the charger, honestly. So it has this cap, and so it tightly locks. So this is my GoPro kit. I'll make a separate video reviewing that. So yeah, as you know, as you saw in this card, that you have to insert it here. So the logo should be not facing the logo of Max Cam, it's the opposite. So okay, there's nothing mentioned on the order, like do you need to place the battery here, starting from here or starting from there. So I placed it just like this when testing, and it worked. And then close. Let me see how tight it is. So see, it's quite tight. I'm shaking it so hard and still nothing. So this is great for travel. So you can just plug it into your power bank and put it in your bag. So it's so handy, and it's so the signature is so nice, so small. So I really like it. The original one charges 2, I guess, and it doesn't have a cover. The main thing is that, and there are even complaints on the comments, if you see on the GoPro website, people complaining that it's not tight enough, it's loose. So yeah, the 9 and 10 charger, I don't see good reviews online, but the 8 was okay, I guess. The 8 had a cover, so that was fine. and they have a square profile, so it is square shape, not like this slim. So I really like this kind of shape, because if you see, this is my tip, it easily goes here and it's so nice. So I really like the shape and everything. Only one thing, if I wish to improve on in this charger, would be the amp. So the amp is 0.8, and I think so most of the batteries are okay with charging rate 1C. So that means you can charge with 1.7 amp each battery. So I was hoping at least 1.5 amp. If it would have been 1.5 amp, then around an hour, just slightly more than an hour, you would have all the batteries charged. So that would have been nice, each battery getting 1.5 amp. But in this case, it's getting 0.8, 0.8, 0.8. So it takes around 2.5 hours for full charge, 2.5 hours or 3 hours, give or take. So that is my only gripe with this charger. Other than that, it's superb. So it comes with the braided 1 meter long cable. So it's USB A to USB C, and it is rated for 3 amp, the USB cable, so it's meant for this charger. So that is great, good quality, good build, tiny profile, and meant for GoPro 9 and 10. And this, you can charge the endurance battery, I guess, the endurance, they call it endurance, the gray color battery, which has the same milliamp hour. Actually, I saw the specification on GoPro, so this is 720 mAh, and even the endurance battery is 720, but I think they changed, there's some other difference, because of which that costs more, like 24 euros, and this is 19 at the time of making this video. So yeah, so this is compatible with the endurance battery as well, if you're wondering. That's great. I really like this, and if you ask me, I would recommend this charger, mainly for its usability and convenience. Only one gripe, as I said before, is the 0.8 amp charging rate, which is still okay. 0.8 amp current is still okay. So it's 2.4 amp in total, so which is okay. 2.5 hours, not that bad. Actually, I couldn't find, so I was trying to find the output of the charger of the official GoPro charger, but I couldn't find. So if you guys know, please drop in the comments below for others to read and know. That would be good. So I don't know if the original charger is of the same rating, then I would say just go for it. It's a no-brainer. But if the original charger has a better charging rate, if it's a fast charging or something, then you can consider that charger. Otherwise, this is great. And I paid around 17 pounds or 19 pounds, I don't remember exactly, but somewhere around that, 17 to 19, within that. And I'll put the link anyway in the description below. Alright, this is a short video. Hope this helps. Bye, see you in the next one.